Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is episode 2 in our CrafterverseSMP series that we're working on. Today we're going to get rid of the rails that we left in the last episode. We're going to do some caving, and we're also going to make a really small makeshift farm because food supplies are running low. Hello and welcome back to the channel. Last episode we worked on our villager breeder and it is working, which is fantastic. There's a couple of things that we need to do this time though. We need to clear up the rails, the mess that we made last time. We need to go mining because the only thing we have are diamonds. We haven't got any iron or anything. So we need to try and get some iron, and we need to work on some food because this is all we've got. What we'll do eventually is we'll use our villager breeder and the villagers we get from this to actually create ourselves a food farm. There's a really good design that uses carrots and potatoes, but I think you can use either or. And it will help us keep on top of the food situation. But what we're going to do first of all is just make a little farming area so they can start growing while we're out and about. Let's sleep through this thunderstorm, shall we? I don't want any part of that. Now then, where do we want to put it? I think maybe over here is probably a good shout. We'll just kind of leave it here for now, and it will just do its thing, I think. So we only need to feed ourselves as well. So it's not like anybody else is relying on the food that we're making. So we'll just do a little farming area for now. Get out of my way. There we go. So that should do nicely. So we do have a few carrots and potatoes that we'll quickly go and grab, and we'll get those planted as well. Okay, we've got one potato. I'm sure we don't have any more. No, that's fine. We can get these planted for now and then get things on the way. I also forgot to mention during this clip, so I'm doing this while editing, that EJ actually brought us some more carrots over. So that's what we're planting now. So thank you, EJ. We don't have any torches either. Of course we don't. There we go. So I think that should be enough to kind of keep things moving for now. Let's cook up this mutton as well, shall we? We do need another sword as well. No, you know what? We'll just use the axe until this goes, to be fair. We can use the axe. So we'll wait for this to smelt up, and then we'll start removing the rails that are kind of all the way over to the village that we've just left and done nothing with. Perfect. We've got 10 of each now, so we'll be kind of okay. We'll be kind of okay. What we'll do is we'll grab the bed, because I don't actually know how much rail is still left, and we need to start removing all of it. So we'll crack on with that now. Someone actually left a comment on the last video just kind of giving some advice on moving villagers over such a great distance, and mentioned that actually it would have been a lot easier to use a flying machine. If I had the resources to make a flying machine, I definitely would have done something like that just to make the whole process easier, probably a lot quicker as well. But unfortunately just don't have the resources for it at such an early stage in the game. So I hope the last episode was okay as well. It took me so many hours to actually get the whole thing done. I want to say it was probably like 7 or 8 hours in total. It was, I think I had an hour and maybe 40 minutes of gameplay. Obviously that doesn't include any of the footage that we got from the live stream that was 3 hours long. So, and then editing as well, doing the voiceover. So I'm trying it a little bit different. And this one does have live voiceover in it as well as some post voiceover as well. I don't know if we've got everything now. I don't know if we mined all the rail up all the way to the village or just some of it. So we'll have a quick check just to make sure we don't leave any behind. It just looks like there's some rogue rail left on the floor, but that's okay. We've got it now. All right, that's okay, really. That's okay. We've got all the rail now, so we can head back over to the house, and I'm going to crack on and do some mining. But I'm also starting to understand the landscape a little bit more as well. So I'm able to kind of just run in a direction that I know is the way home, which is good. So I'm kind of happy with that. I'm not relying on my map as often anymore, which is nice. I did see some pigs though, so we're gonna grab some of those, and yeah, sorry pigs. I don't know if you knew this, but creepers were supposed to be pigs when they were first added to the game. They made them tall instead of wider. Little fun fact for you. We do need gunpowder. We want to get to the nether roof, and that requires TNT. So I spotted some chickens just up this way as well. And I'm going to grab these pumpkins, because there is a food source that I'm really tempted to actually use as my main source of food. And we need some eggs as well. So we're going to hang around for a little while. We'll just see if we can pick any up from these chickens that are here. We've got 2 now. And there's quite a few chickens, so we're just going to kind of run around a little bit and see if we can pick up some more eggs. Okay, we got 5 eggs, so surely we're going to get some chickens from the 5 eggs that we've got. But we'll save them. We'll save them until we're actually ready to use them. We also need some of this as well. So if you haven't already guessed, I'd quite like to make a pumpkin pie farm. Pumpkin pie isn't the best for food, but it's not something that you use as a food source very often. I don't anyway. So we'll give it a go, and we'll grab the melons as well while we're here. Okay, I think I've got everything that we need now to go and find ourselves a cave. We've got our quarry over here, which we're not going to do anything with at the moment. I'm purely using this just to get stone and such. There are some resources down here that we've already collected, but I don't know when this video is going to be out, but you'll probably see me doing this on a live stream. We'll quickly sleep as well. So I think we'll just run, and we'll just try and find ourselves a nice little cave. We're going to leave the cows as well. Oh, another egg. We'll take that. Thank you. We will have a cow farm eventually, and we don't want to take away all of the animals in the area. Really? I've walked past a couple of caves already, and they've just been waterlogged caves. And I don't really want any part of those. Look, there's another one. Oh, yes. This is going to be perfect. I think I'm going to time-lapse this. So I'll catch up to you in a bit. We just found a zombie spawner, which is amazing. We can get ourselves a saddle and some horse armor, which is perfect. Redstone, we've got a name tag as well. Some iron and gunpowder. We'll grab another saddle, shall we? And then we're kind of full. we can drop some of this in, to be fair. We don't have too much space left. I think we'll just claim the XP from this one. Okay, so I think it is nighttime as well, so we will try and sleep. I'm also going to mark the cave as well when we get out, the cave entrance, because that was probably one of the biggest caves that I've ever been in, or that I recall ever being in. I will quickly mark this as well, because that was amazing. We'll just call it Big Cave. There we go. But for now, we'll head home. Such a good sight, isn't it? Getting home and after a long kind of expedition somewhere. It's just such a good thing to see. So we've got 8 eggs now, which is amazing. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do with the eggs just yet. Let's we'll start smelting this iron up as well. We've got 27, so what does that give us? 33. That's not too bad. We can make some hoppers and stuff with that for some things that we are going to need in the near future. So yeah, that's not bad at all. I'm quite happy with that. We threw that earlier on. Let's get rid of that. We will place our bed back down in its rightful place. And we'll just put some of these things away. Look at all those diamonds. It's mental. We've got some coal as well. Some redstone. Loads of lapis when we set up enchanting. So that's good. That's good. But thank you for watching episode 2 on the CrafterverseSMP. Bit more of an admin episode, this one. Just getting our bits together. Ready for some big plans in the future. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe for more.